from the conference. Bisi, what has changed in the 16 years since the last UN World AIDS Conference in Durban?
Now, like the VT that you just shown, we have seen a huge increase in access to treatment across the continent. We have seen a drop in the virus compared to what it was about a decade ago. We are seeing more and more improved system in the access of social care, in the access of treatment, and also we are developing our language in the area of prevention. I think we need to give ourselves a pat on the back that for the last 16 years, we have achieved a lot, but we still have a lot to do.
You say we still have a lot to do because infection is still quite high.
Well, infection is quite high, but it's very concentrated. So we have infection in mother-to-child transmission that is really going down across the continent on Africa. But there are groups of people that are extremely disadvantaged in the narrative of the HIV treatment and care on the continent. So I'm talking about drug users, I'm talking about men who have sex with men, and I'm talking about sex workers. These groups are completely left out in the scheme of things. And that is one of the things I'm hoping that will be on the agenda here that we are in Durban, because we must not leave Durban without having the political willpower and the financial investment to tackle this community.
Okay, we've heard about the progress being made in a country like South Africa, but let's go to your country. You are from Nigeria. What is the situation there for people with HIV?
Well, as far as Nigeria is concerned, there has been quite investment in the area of treatment, though most of this money are coming from outside of the country. They are coming from PEPFAR, they are coming from USAID, they are coming from DFID. But we have seen a decrease in the infection rates among the general population in the country. But I'm going to go back to what I say, which was quite unfortunate when in 2014, former President Goodluck Jonathan signed into law that, that bill that prescribed 14 years imprisonment for LGBT people. This is a huge step back in the fight that a lot of us have been going through in Nigeria to make sure that LGBT people, most especially gay men, can have access to treatment. HIV prevalence amongst gay men in Nigeria is at 24%. When the general population is at 3%, that is a disaster, and we need to do something about it.
Okay, just very, very quickly, Bisi, we're running out of time. What kind of commitment would you like to see from governments at this summit today?
We need a political commitment. We need a commitment that would decriminalize same-sex relationship across the continent, that would decriminalize drug use, and that would decriminalize sex work. If we do not get those political commitments at this conference, then we have failed.
Okay, Bisi Alimi speaking to me live there from the HIV/AIDS conference in Durban, South Africa.